If you've been following me up for a while, you know I've been running a 10k my first fund challenge, and I've been calling all trades publicly on my public telegram. So in this video I'm going to be running you up on the proof of trades and also a summary of the first trades taken in the first 30 days of the first phase, and also what I learned and what I'm going to be using going forward in the next phases. So before we get straight into the video, let's roll the intro. So if you want to tap in with the journey, the link to my public telegram is going to be in the description below, so you can join and see all trades that I call out for free. And also my Instagram and my Twitter is there too. You can follow me up for free. So with that out of the way, let's get to the first phase. Now in the first phase, a total of 16 trades were taken, 5 were losses, 5 were break-even rather, 7 were losses, and 4 were wins. Now this is the proof of all trades taken. It's shown from like a descending to ascending order. So this right here is the first trade taken. I'm gonna put some of the trades proof code out as signals in the public telegram. I'm gonna put them in the screen here so you can see. So this is the first trade that was taken. It was a loss. This was a win, a loss, break even, a loss, a win, break even, a win, loss. This was a win. I had a very silly mistake. I miscalculated my lot size, and I didn't use the right lot size. So this should have been like a 1 to 2 weeks reward trade. I used about half of the initial lot size, so it ended up just being around the 1 to 1, and I just closed it. And also you can see this was a loss, this was a break even, this was a loss, and also these other two, these two were actually break even, so you can call them minor losses, but they were actually break even trades. So as you can see, a total of 16 trades were taken in the first phase. 5 of them were break evens, 7 were losses, and 4 were wins. Now what did I notice in the first phase? In the first phase, the first 30 days of the first phase, I noticed that I missed a lot of trades. So I had a lot of missed setups, right, that I would have taken, and which if I actually got triggered in, and if it actually moved in my direction, I would have been able to pass the first phase. So I looked at what was wrong, and also I noticed that some of my break-evens were traded. I went 1 to 2 risk reward ratio in profit, and then came against me. So I said after the first phase, the first 30 days of the first phase, which I ended up in a 1.3% profit, not close to the target. The target is meant to be 8%, and I ended up in profit of 1.3%. So I asked myself, what am I doing wrong, or what can be done? First, my break-evens, they're moving 1 to 2. I wrote that down, and also the missed trade. So I didn't want to miss my setups any longer, and also I didn't want to go at least 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio and then it comes back in break even. Like, I didn't like that, so I had to create a new model which I'm going to be using going forward. So in the first 30 days of the first phase, the summary is I ended up in a 1.3% profit. It was 16 trades taken, 7 of them were losses, 5 were break-evens, and 4 of them were wins. So let's get into the first phase, what I have going forward and what I'm going to be doing, because I asked for an extension and I was given a free extension. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I was given a 28 days free extension, so I have an extension still in the first phase. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing in the next phase. So right now, this is the extension of the first phase. Like I told you guys, I had a 28 days extension given to me by my first fund because of the proper risk management that I applied. Normally, to get an extension is usually 6% in profit you must be, but if you're below that in profit, then you can request for an extension. Normally it shows automatically, but it didn't show because I didn't reach that, so I had to request, and I was very fortunate to get an extension, right? So as you can see up here, I have 26 days remaining. The extension was given to me yesterday, which is the 14th of November, and today is 15th of November, Tuesday. So through the face of this extension, I called out the trade yesterday, the first day of the extension. I called out the trade, which I took also on this account. That's the first and only trade I've taken in this extension, which I'm going to show you guys here. It was a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio trade on as 100 a buy trade, which for some reason came out as 1.93%. Maybe miscalculation of the lot size, whatever, but it's still 1 to 2 risk reward trade for me. So I called it out yesterday on my public telegram, and I took it here too. Now this new model that I'm telling you guys about, like I said, I didn't like the fact I was missing my set, I was missing trades, I wasn't getting triggered before trades go in my direction, and also I was going 1 to 2 and price coming back and take me out in break even. I didn't like that, so I had to create a new model going to this extension phase, right? So the first trade that I've taken was off that model, and this was a win, 1 to 2 risk reward ratio trade. So this is the model that I'll be using going forward. I'm gonna give you guys a video on it this week where I'm gonna explain the rules for this model and everything that I'll be using. So this is all I have for you guys in this video. Hope you found this insightful. I'm out.